Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about a little e-commerce news, a little bit of eBay, a little bit of Amazon, and a few other stores that might be interesting for you to hear about. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Reseller Niche Podcast, a show for e-commerce buyers and sellers where we investigate unique items being bought and sold and show you how research equals knowledge equals profit.
Hi guys, welcome back. So today I just wanted to go through a few stories that I saw that I found were interesting and that maybe would affect your reselling and you might actually benefit from. So the first one is kind of something we don't really think about. I mean, obviously they have an e-commerce presence, but it's Walmart. So Walmart, for years now, has been actually chasing Amazon big time. So what their latest thing is they're going to be turning forward their stores. They're calling them just into partial e-commerce hubs. So basically, turning four regular Walmart stores. Didn't say where, and they're going to test those out to have in-person online shopping integrated into the regular store. So I'm not sure how that's going to be because it doesn't exactly detail what that's going to look like. But it does say it's just going to be a regular Walmart store and they'll be fulfilling online orders and using new technologies and programs to streamline the store's operations. So that most likely means that you're going to shop online and you're going to pick up at Walmart, similar to what you can already do, but there may actually be a kind of a walk-in component to that. So where, say, you walk into a Walmart and you see something that I'm not exactly sure, but it should be interesting. And they're having a huge push, especially because they've been doing a sizable amount of their sales online recently, since the beginning of COVID-19, obviously. And they're looking to also hire 20,000 people in the next couple months. So look out for Walmart, and I'm sure they're going to do something with Black Friday and tie that all in together. Okay, so the next one was a company that I thought was dead and buried, Pier1. Supposedly, they were bought out by, I guess, an investment firm in the summertime who acquired the rights just to the trademark and the name and everything. And they're going to be having a big push online now. So they'll move, regular Pier1 stores. You could walk in there before. I used to buy candy that you can only get in Europe, but you can get all kinds of interesting stuff there. And they're going to be a retail only e-commerce site moving forward. So it doesn't say how many locations or excuse me, it doesn't say when this is starting, but it should be soon. I'm guessing for this Q4, somewhere in there. But look out for Pier1 if that was a store that you used to frequent. Our next story talks about TikTok. They're moving into the social e-commerce space with a big deal similar to other companies with Shopify. So, according to the article I'm reading, TikTok users will be able to shop as they scroll through its short form videos. So, your regular TikTok videos, you can scroll through and possibly purchase something. So I guess they're following suit to people like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and turning TikTok videos into money making videos. So that should be good for any of you out there that already have a big TikTok presence. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do that, but I'm guessing it's similar to what other sites are already doing. But that's exciting, especially with all the drama around TikTok in the last couple months. But it looks like they're moving forward instead of backwards. So look forward to that moving forward. So I couldn't avoid eBay and Amazon news, so I kind of left that till the end. Let's see here. eBay coming forward this week. They're going to be having an auction partnering up with Wizards of the West Coast for Extra Life, for the to benefit Extra Life, I should be saying. And that's coming, actually already started October 28th this year. It started, and it's going to be running through November 7th. And they're going to be selling all kinds of interesting things like Magic the Gathering items, uncut cards, and an array of Dungeons and Dragons editorial items, apparently. So look out for that. If you can go on, it says ebay.com/WOTC charity. And then you can check out those auctions. And like I said, they've already started. And then the Dungeons and Dragons auctions that they have going are from those November 7th to November 17th. And you can go and bid on those if you want to. And this is kind of lumping in with an old story. We already know that eBay has already launched their authentication guarantee for shoes probably about 2 weeks ago. Anything over $100, you send it in, and they're going to authenticate it for you. And I think that's only certain brands, but next year it's going to be all brands. And now they're doing the same exact thing with watches. These are for watches selling for over $2,000, and they're trying to push themselves into the luxury market here with their authentication guarantee for watches. So I've never sold a watch over $2,000. I'd love to hear if any of you have. I've sold shoes over $100, and I have some listed, mainly Nike, I think. I don't have anything other than that. But for watches, I think the most expensive watch I've ever sold is $70, $80. So nothing close to the $2,000 that they have here. I'm wondering how that's going to, maybe they're just trying to push into an entirely new segment. It says in here that additionally, the online marketplace, i.e. eBay, is cutting seller fees as much as 35% for active managed payments. So they're cutting the fees like they're doing with the shoe authentication too. And this is for watches sold over $1,000 and offering 30% discount for watches over $2,000. And it goes on to say they've been in the market for 25 years, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, if you're into watches, if you sell watches, high-end watches, I'm assuming, or maybe this is middle of the road watches, somebody let me know. What is $2,000 watch considered as? I don't know, because I don't even wear a watch at this point. Actually, I haven't worn one in years. But okay, let's move on here. Okay, so this goes back to the story that we heard over the summer, and actually 2019, I believe this happened, with eBay execs that were harassing people that wrote, I guess, an article or created a list that was unfavorable about eBay. New York Times, this is a month ago, is talking about, how eBay's original slogan, their founding principle was people are basically good. But in the deranged summer of 2019, prosecutors say a campaign to terrorize a blogger took them to a dark place. So we know about that story. It's old. Last Thursday, the two former employees pleaded guilty to that cyber stalking campaign against a Massachusetts couple. And so it says federal prosecutors in Boston said former eBay employees Stephanie Stockwell and Brian Gilbert and others harassed the couple through Twitter, sent them disturbing packages like a bloody Halloween pig mask and live spiders and cockroaches during the 2019 campaign. They pleaded guilty to conspiring to commit cyber stalking and conspiring to tamper with a witness, becoming the latest ex-members of eBay's security and global intelligence team to admit wrongdoing. 3 other former employees have also pleaded guilty. Quote, I made a mistake and I need to own up to it, Gilbert said during a hearing held virtually during the coronavirus epidemic, uh, pandemics, excuse me. So they're getting 24-month sentence, or that's been proposed. So this story just won't go away. I'm wondering, I don't know what this does for eBay's entire marketing going forward. I think they have to change their slogan though to something else, but we'll see. That story continues to grow. And actually, if you have questions for eBay, they have a Wednesday, chat session, and this week is devoted to holiday shipping. I know we had price increases for USPS, and you might have questions for them. So Wednesday, November 4th, eBay reps will be there from the shipping team, and you can talk about the new QR code and shipping during this holiday season amidst a global pandemic. So if you want to talk to them, you can visit their weekly chat board Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern, and you can post your questions there. Okay, so moving away from eBay, we can look at something a little bit more lighthearted. If you have Amazon Prime Video, they've been pushing Borat 2, supposedly, and apparently they paid quite a bit of money just to get that movie. I guess it's the Borat sequel, Borat subsequent movie film is the name of the movie. And if you have Prime, like I said, you've seen it all over. They've got giant banner ads. They paid over $80 million just for that, and a lot of that money has gone towards advertising, and apparently it's working out for them. Some sequels do well, and this one apparently is doing really well, and apparently everyone involved is getting paid what they normally would have if it was in a regular movie theater, and it was supposed to be in the theaters, I guess, this fall, but they pushed it onto Amazon Prime streaming instead, and it's doing really well. So I guess if you like Sacha Baron Cohen, check out Borat 2 on Amazon, streaming now. And for our last story, it goes back to Amazon again, because they're just a behemoth in every sense of the word when it comes to e-commerce. So their shipping costs just in the third quarter alone rose to over $5 billion with a B, just in the third quarter alone. Shipping costs top surged 57% to $15 billion in the entire, I believe, in the third quarter there, as sales grew to a record amid COVID-19. So that is crazy, and they're actually hiring more people again. And the shipping cost increase was more than $5 billion up. Excuse me, it was $5 billion up from $9 billion last year. So they benefited, and their increase 57% year over year didn't even include Prime Day, because Prime Day was moved from July to October, so it wasn't even in the third quarter. So as usual, Amazon's exploding, and they're just going to continue to explode. So I'm sending you more FBA shipments, but I think, let me see, November 11th, that'd be another question for another episode. But I'm wondering how well you guys are doing with your Amazon FBA shipments, if you are sending those in. But that was the last of my little articles here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do news moving forward. I just thought it'd be a break from my rambling, and you can hear about what other people are doing and saying online. So until the next one, if you would like to leave us a review, I would really, really appreciate it. Apple will be great, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Also, we have a Facebook group, Reseller Niche Podcast Help group on Facebook. We're also on Instagram, reseller_niche, and on Twitter as well, even though I don't use it that much. But hopefully I'm going to have a few new episodes in the next couple of weeks, maybe a few interviews. We'll see how that goes. But until the next one, thank you for listening to the Reseller Niche podcast, and have a good one. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Reseller Niche Podcast. Show notes and social media links are located at resellerniche.com. Please comment, rate, and subscribe to us on iTunes or YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.